A year ago, we achieved the first certification of the most demanding and recognized sustainability standard in the world, the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, for yellowfin tuna, the one we eat in the Ecuadorian encebollado dish. And now we also got it for skipjack tuna, the canned tuna that you eat in a salad, with rice, or in a delicious sandwich. And so you know it is the most caught tuna species by our fleet and in the entire Eastern Pacific Ocean. But how did we do it? With a lot of joint work with technical and scientific specialists who carried out all the necessary studies to know the tropical tuna stock situation and thus verify that they are at sustainable levels of abundance, which will help them to make better decisions in favor of conservation and sustainable use. During this time, we have had close collaboration between private sector organizations with the Worldwide Fund for Nature, with the scientific staff for the Inter-American Tropical Tuna Commission, and with the public institutions such as the Vice Ministry and the Undersecretary of Fisheries of Ecuador. Hence, a working environment has been created in order to achieve a management system that highlights the good practices of fishing activity in the Eastern Pacific. Speaking of good practices, the protagonists of this are our captains and crew members to the rescue. They apply the best techniques for handling and releasing vulnerable species that usually swim along with the tuna school fish, and later they return them to the sea, always safeguarding their physical integrity, doing everything necessary to fulfill their goal. We implemented a voluntary program of human observers on board with 100% coverage in the small fleet that was not required to carry them, to complement the monitoring carried out by the IATTC, and also to strengthen scientific studies in the future, and all this with the objective of generating more technical information and provide a more complete picture of the fishery situation. Our actions for the conservation of the ecosystem are strengthened even more with the commitment to replace 20% of the traditional model of these devices called FADs, which are usually made with synthetic materials, by new prototypes made of biodegradable and plant-based materials. Certainly, reaching 100% of eco-friendly FADs to minimize plastic pollution. Speaking of which, we invite you to review the details of the cleanup days for the Taking Care of Galapagos initiative. Our work for certification continues to maintain it, and because we are now opting for an MSC for big eye tuna, which is the one used for sushi. These tuna species are a fundamental part of our exportable supply, as they have managed to generate one of the most successful industrial chains in our region. So now, all tuna fish products from the vessels of Tunacons member companies will be able to have the MSC certification of sustainability. Because in Tunacons, we work together for a healthy marine ecosystem,